Kenwood 709. Yeah, no, I'm just getting started, man. I got a whole 6 axle I gotta do. Sometimes these is an all day process, man. Got 6 axles. You gotta check everything on 6 axles, and I'm just starting out on the first one, man. I'm not sure if you ever no. So it's a 6 axle trailer. Uh, you know you got two that stay in the air. You know what I'm saying? This is the first one. And then if you look down, you see that? Yeah, so that's what I gotta do right now. So I don't know if you ever drove a 6 axle before. So while going straight, the load I guess be so heavy that all these six axles gotta be on the ground. And then when you make a turn, 2 axles gotta raise up. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy how it works, man. If all 6 axles is not on the ground while going straight, you got some issues. And if all six are down while you turning, you can actually flip the trailer over. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing right now, man. See all type of airbags they got? These are the side bags. They got all type of airbags underneath here, man. If y'all stay tuned for the whole live, I'm gonna walk y'all through this whole thing, and we're gonna tap in and take care of this 6 axle trailer, man. It's actually kind of crazy, man. How so the first two drop axles are super singles, as you can see. Some of them have duals. I guess it depends on the weight. You know what I'm saying? But this particular one, we got super singles on the first two drop axles. Y'all give me a second, man. I gotta go get my paperwork. No, this ain't no boat engine. Y'all give me a second. I gotta go get my paperwork, and so we can get this process started, man. And y'all see, it only has one inflation Decatur right here because there's only one rim, which is a super single. No, not a boat engine. Let's see, what else we got? That's some stuff we don't get here in Southwest. Okay. No, it's all good. And also, guys, what we starting to do now, if you want to be a moderator and join the team, y'all gonna have to start dropping something in the super chat, man, and you're also gonna get a shout out, man. So that's what we gonna start doing now on the channel. I already got all my moderators already. If you guys want to join the family, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna subscribe to the channel and go ahead and drop something in the super chat, man, so you can get your name shouted out, so we can help you with your situation you got going on, man. We're gonna start helping people out, but you also gotta drop something, man. Drop a donation or do something like that, man, and we'll go ahead and give you a shout out and you know what I'm saying, support your team. But let me go get some and show how good you can drift. Oh, I can drift. Yeah. It's just you gotta wait till a little snow get outside for me right now. Yeah, but let me go get some paperwork, man, so we can get busy. Yep. And also, man, if you don't have a blue wrench by your name, we're not doing any questions unless you got a blue wrench, man. So you got to find out how you can get you a blue wrench. And like I said, how it's starting to going to happen now, you guys got to drop something in the super chat to get you a wrench right now. You got to drop something in the super chat to get you a wrench to be able to ask questions and be a moderator. So all those who already got the blue wrenches already, you're the only guys that can answer or ask questions, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start making the channel more direct to those who already support the team already. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kenwood 709. You know what I'm saying? So anybody got a blue wrench, man, that's what we doing right now. So we gonna see what that do, man. And we gonna get to this situation, man. And y'all see I got my form right here. Yep. Dean, what up, Dean? Shout out to Dean. We got a 6-axle right here right now that we can ready to go through, man. And like I said, if you don't have a wrench, you know what I'm saying? Get you a wrench. Drop something in the super chat so you can get you a wrench so you can join the family. And if you got some questions, we can go ahead and answer that. How's my day? My day going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I cannot complain. Cannot complain. Other than we supposed to have some cold temperatures coming on. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. So as you guys see right here, right? So normally we doing 1 and 2 axles. Now we're doing 6. You know what I'm saying? We're doing 6. 6 axles, guys. Checking 6 brakes, 6 axles. Yeah, man. Also, man, like I said, you get in the super chat, man, you get your channel shouted out, and I will also pin your name. It says, do you use an app to stream or just through YouTube? I've only so far used it just through YouTube. I haven't tried streaming yet. Y'all see it, man. We got 90. So what I'm gonna have to do is, we got 90, axle 1, right side. So we put 90. Also, I'm gonna show you guys this too. So you see this is right side. There's only one axle over here, which one tire. So of course you're gonna scratch this one out. You just put a line through it. Because we only have one, you're gonna do the same thing to the left side also. So we can go ahead and do that now. And also the second axle is the same thing also. So we can put a line through it because we're only gonna have one tire to check. After that, it's gonna be 2 tires per axle, except for axle number 8. So axle number 6, I'm sorry. We're gonna also put a line through right here because there's only one tire back there. And we're doing outer, so we're gonna do the same thing over here. See what I'm saying? You go ahead and start doing it like that. Don't get yourself confused. You know what I'm saying? That's how we're gonna do that. You guys see that? Right side, left side. So Kenwood 709. So it's a lot of stuff that I haven't really, you know what I'm saying, did or found out how to do, like streaming. I haven't figured that out. I'm also trying to figure out how do you run your live stream on like a loop. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure that out too. So it's a whole lot of other different stuff, you know what I'm saying, that you can do. Ken or Kenny is cool to call me by. Oh, okay. Yeah, oh yeah, tell them don't call you Wood. Your name is Ken. Call you 709 or call you Ken Wood 709 by his whole name. Yeah, we gotta be respectful on here, man. Yeah, you gotta be respectful, especially if you already got a blue inch already. It's up to us. They got the blue wrenches, man, to show the people in the live stream how to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Because it can get taken away. So remember that also. And we got a and we got a 16. Man, it's so cold right now. My pen don't want to write. They should come up with a pen so people that be outside writing down stuff that it stay heated. Kenwood is cool too. The 709 is just a random number. Yeah. I always liked Kenwood 709 because I like Kenwood radios. You know what I'm saying? I like Kenwood radios and I like Alpine. So that's why I always liked it your name. You know what I'm saying? Because I like Kenwood and Alpine radios. They got the best sound to me. You got a Kenwood in your car too? I bet you do. I figured you did. Yeah, I figured you did, gang. It'll be only right if your name Kenwood, not to have a Kenwood. You know what I'm saying? That's just like my name's Fly Roy, and every time you see me, I ain't gonna be fly. Come on, we gotta make it happen. What does the blue wrench mean? The blue wrench mean that you're a moderator. That if you see somebody on the live being disrespectful or saying undisrespectful things, and what I did was, there's a lot of people that have wrenches, and right now, what I'm doing on this day further, you gotta drop a super chat in order to get a blue wrench to join the family. You know what I'm saying? And that's also gonna get your channel shouted out, and we also can answer any of your questions if you have a blue wrench. So last night and the night before, all the people that got added, they you know what I'm saying, that was the last time I was just doing it to people that joined the live, you know what I'm saying? So now you have to drop something in the super chat in order to get your questions answered and to get your channel pinned and for to get you you know what I'm saying, to answer your questions. Yeah, so right now we're gonna move over to the second axle. Yeah, let me move you over to the second axle. Let's go over there. See the rest of them we gotta do? That's a whole lot of tires, right? Man, whole lot of tires. What you guys think about that? Imagine you doing a pre-trip on this trailer and you gotta check all those tires. Yeah, imagine that. Yep. All right, since I got this already in my hand already, Kenwood, it says, check the camera for streaming apps. Playing around a little, you'll find out how to play loops and put in graphic overlays. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm definitely gonna look up to it. I got a friend, she's on YouTube and she does it. She's actually gonna she's on vacation right now. When she gets back, She's gonna kind of walk me through it, you know what I'm saying, and show me what I need to do. I know it's an app that I gotta download and stuff like that. I'd be like Karate Kid by the end of kicking all those tires. Hey, I got a question for you, man. I ask everybody this same question. So when you walking around kicking the tires on the truck to check for tire pressure, what sound are you listening for by kicking the tire? I'm always curious about that. What sound are you looking for? Uh, so guys, I had somebody in my live yesterday, and they were saying that they don't like. They used to be a what they say a service manager, and they took all these air filtration systems off and just put the regular cap. So I will tell you guys this: if you do not have the pump that's underneath, have it regulated to the right pressure, it will overinflate the tire and cause you to have, you know what I'm saying, your tire to blow. But if you have it set at a certain PSI, then you shouldn't have any issues. So that's another thing too, guys. The system is not going to just, you know what I'm saying, you plug it up and it's working. You also got to regulate the pressure, the same as though if you have an air compressor and you want the tire pressure to go to 100 PSI before, you know, it stops. If that makes sense to you guys. So if you ever see me mount tires and I got the air chuck on there, well, it's already regulated to 100 PSI. So if I wanted to, I can go to the restroom, I can do whatever, and it's gonna stop at 100 PSI. So that's another thing that you gotta do, that you gotta watch out for these here systems, that if you don't have this regulated correctly, it'll keep just adding air to the tire, and then next thing you know, you gotta kabooyah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch out for that. And y'all see, these are braided lines. And also, man, if these type of weathers right now, I know it's a lot of you guys are in warm areas, but if you somewhere where it's cold, man, I heard Michigan got it real bad. Man, make sure you guys drain those tanks out now. Make sure you drain them tanks. You'll be somewhere having a issue. He said very warm. Not here, buddy. So in the morning, we supposed to be like in the zero. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the only days we supposed to have warm this week in the Midwest is going to be Saturday and Sunday. It's supposed to be in the 40s. But other than that, guys, we are definitely going through it right now. Shout out to all the people in Michigan that I was watching, man. They had a bad storm in Michigan, man, with I-94 uh, got shut down, man. So definitely got to be, you know what I'm saying, on your P's and Q's, man. Driving slowly, driving cautious. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because that will really, really suck to be broken down in the middle of nowhere, man, and it's freezing outside and you can't run your truck, or, you know what I'm saying, your bunk heater not working. So you guys, I tell a lot of people, man, about them bunk heaters, man. During the summertime, run those bunk heaters, man, so you can make sure that they are working. Don't wait till it get cold outside and cut it on and then want to go to your mechanic and say it's not working. And also, don't just turn that bunk heater on and off and keep pressing that button, man. Turn it on, let it go through its little obstacle course, and then let it come on. Don't keep pressing that thing on and off, because if you do that, it's a chance that you can lock yourself out of it. And you know what I'm saying? And you're going to have a mechanic to reset the computer on the bunk heater to get it going. So you guys be aware of that. Don't get the Don't get to pushing it on and off and on and off and on and off. It's not gonna work like that. So you see right now, we got two. We got a super single, and we got duals on the rest of them. I blew my upper radiator hose a couple of days ago. I'd be screwed if it wasn't water. Yeah, yeah, yes sir. Yes you would. Definitely, 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 definitely. And you'd be screwed too if you was an owner operator. Luckily, you drive for a company. That's a good thing too. You blew the upper radiator hose or the lower? Oh yeah, you just said that the upper. Okay, okay, okay. My bunk heater works, but in the summer I definitely be in trouble. Yeah, like I said, man, in the summertime with the bunk heaters, it's very good. You know what I'm saying? And just like if you're not doing nothing and you're away from the truck, just cut it on and let it run for maybe 30 minutes or so, and then cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure it's working. Because actually, in the summertime, whatever mechanic is doing your PM on your tractor, it's actually in the notes that you need to turn the bunk heater on and let it run. Most mechanics don't do it because it's warm outside, but it's definitely recommended to do so. It smells like plastic. It does sometimes when it first comes on. It smells a little funny. And y'all see now on this one, we got two airlines because we have two tires. So we got an outer and we have a inner. So we got 90 on the outer. Uh-oh. We have 80. And also, man, too, if you're doing this sheet right here and you have six axles you got to do, it's kind of confusing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to just do one side and then you just go down the line. You know what I'm saying? And make sure it's done right. Ten. All right, so we got this axle done. So this is axle number 3, guys, and moving over to number 4. We are working our way down. Yep. After we do this, we got 2 more axles to do on this side. So once you get the rolling, man, and going, it kind of makes it okay. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, guys, I told you guys this yesterday. If I was an owner operator or a tow truck, I mean a semi truck driver, I would definitely invest in me like a little rolling chair, so I don't have to be bending over as I'm checking these tire pressures. You know what I'm saying? Standing up and bending over. I will get me a small little chair so I can take my time and get it done the right way. I would definitely give me a little small mechanic's chair to check my tires. And then another thing too, guys, a lot of this information I'm giving you is not from me just making up something where somebody told me a story or they did this. This is actually out of the book. So if you guys want to go back to certain things that I'm telling you and you think it's all cap, go get you a book and look it up. It's gonna tell you the exact thing that I'm telling you, because that's what I got taught on getting certified and everything. The information that I'm sharing with you guys, and also we want to wipe our glass off so you guys can see in there. You see the airline running in between there. Yep. And then also, guys, too, like, once again, I was told by somebody on my live in the comments that they said they remove all this stuff. Certain trailers come with these on here for a certain reason. If you didn't want that particular trailer, you can also order it that doesn't have this system on here. So if it came with it, you know what I'm saying, leave it on there. If it didn't come with it, then you just don't have it, then you're good. So that's why it's always good to do your research to find out, you know what I'm saying, what you like, what you need, what type of stuff you're going to be hauling. But this trailer specifically has to have these lines on here with this. Maybe when we get on the other side, if you guys still in the live, I'm gonna show you how the drop axles works, what the levers are for them, and where you can test them to make sure that they are working correctly. Yep. So right now we on number 4 now. We are on number 4. See that? We just got 2 more after that. Once again, we got 2 more lines. That's because we have 2 tires, 2 duals. We got another set of duals right next to us, and the last one is going to be a super single, and which is going to be 1 tire. So right now we can go ahead and, since we got this in our hand, we can check the tires. We got 11 on the outer. Let's check that inner. Thirteen, 12, 12. Yep. So now take these off. See that? Honestly, too, guys, I like driving the six axle trailers more better than like the flatbeds because they seem to turn more better. I like driving the six axles a little bit better. They seem to be not boring, like I said, because while going straight, all the tires got to be on the ground, and when it's turning, you got to raise up you got to raise them axles up. So you always got something to do while you're driving. Outer, we got 90. Let's check the inner. Also, guys, I'm gonna share one more question with you guys that might just be on my question sheet to win a free custom chain. Well, just to let you guys know, my birthday is this month. That might be one of the questions, man. So also, we definitely gonna be turning up this month for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? I might pull the camera out and share that with you guys. Let y'all get like a little turn up time with me on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? And that possibly could be one of the questions that I will ask on my answer sheet to win a free custom chain. So make sure y'all stay tuned. So right now we working on number 5, guys. Number 5. We got number 5 right here. And y'all see it's another dual. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 airlines, inner and outer. Yep. What's that? 13. Check that inner. 15. 10. I see that we got a 10 on there. All right. Let's wipe this bad boy off. Gonna be our outer 90. So guys, my assumption right now that this is regulated to 90 pounds of air pressure, guys. I believe this is regulated to 90 pounds of air pressure. We can actually check it. Yep, so this is axle number 5, guys. And we're gonna move down to number 6. So I will tell you this on the 6-axle trailer, that all the controls to drop the axles down is always gonna be on the driver's side. Just to let you guys know that if you didn't know. So we're gonna move down. Y'all see this is number 6, 6-axle. And we have one inflation on here because there's one tire, super single. You guys see that? We'll go ahead and start with this first. We're going to 15. 13. So a lot of places that have these type of trailers, guys, they don't have a lot of them. It's only a couple of them because these carry very heavy loads, guys. Got 90. Drop some in the comments if anybody drives a 6-axle trailer. So guys, look, I'm gonna show you something. See? I got everything marked down and taken care of because we're on the right side. So we got axle 1 is only one tire, axle 2 is only one tire, and then to all the way to number 5, you got duals. So you're gonna do an inner and an outer, and our last one is the 6-axle, number 6. and there's only one tire, super single. So now the next, we're going to work on the left side. But when I start on the left, we got to work from number 6 all the way to 1. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we on. Yep, let y'all check that out. So now we can go over. I might have to weld this right here, guys. I'm gonna probably have to weld this part. I might have to weld that, guys. Yep. Yes, I am. So also when you're doing the inspection, guys, you also have to check the trailer to see if it has any cracks of anything like that. And if it does, you have to fix them. You know what I'm saying? You got to sand them down, weld them, and fix them. So we are going to be doing some welding. Yes, I do weld aluminum. I weld aluminum and steel, guys. And since I already got this in my hand, we're going to go ahead and check our tread depth on axle number 6. So we have 14, 13, so we have 10. So we got to start from number 6, guys. See that? We already got it marked. We already got it marked. So we got 10. I'm gonna have to go get me another pen too, guys. Y'all see we got 10. Gotta check the tire pressure. Let's check the tire pressure. Got 90. I told you guys, I think this is regulated at 90 PSI. I really do believe so. So I'm gonna go apply some air to this while we already on axle number 6, so we can check the up and down on it to make sure that we are getting the axles are working. So if you guys give me a second, this axle right here is supposed to move up and down. And remember I told you guys, on the driver's side is where the box is. So normally, this is how you manually do it right here. This is how you manually do it on the number 6. You guys see that? As of right now, we have 0 air pressure. So you guys give me a second, and we're going to make sure that this is working correctly. So I gotta go apply some air, and we're gonna check it and see, guys. We are definitely gonna check it. See, look it. So that's up, that's down. You see it moving? I don't know if you guys can see the trailer moving. So it's letting it down. But also I got the trailer up. So you see that? That is raising it up. Showing you guys some free game right now. Give me a second. Let me go apply some air. All right, guys, now you guys can see right now, I had the trailer too high off the ground. So you can see the axle is up. You guys see that? Now watch it drop down. See that? Now it's gonna go back up. So while you're doing your inspection, you also gotta check that. You see that? See how the tire's spinning now? And that's how you check it right here, guys. So you press the lever down, and then you let it back up. You can also spin it to lock it in place. But all these same controls is hooked up in the inside of the tractor when you're driving. That's why you gotta have a certain special class to be able to use this system. And you guys, this is all how it works. This is the load. Look at that, guys. You see that? The loads per axle. See that, right? It's crazy, ain't it? So we're gonna close this back up. Our axle is up, and guess what else? It's gonna spin because there's air applied. See that? Just gave y'all some free game. And y'all see this one is on the ground. So we have 1, 2, 3 axles on the ground, and we have 2 up front that's not. And we're going to get to those as soon as we check these tire pressures right here. So we got we got 3 axles to check, and then I'm gonna show you guys the up and down on the other 2 axles. We don't want to move too fast. We're gonna take our time, and I'm gonna show you guys. Just make sure you stand alive, and I'm gonna show you guys how the whole trailer works. Just know, like I said, guys, if you're doing driving a 6-axle trailer, get you a stool or a chair so you can sit down and take your time and check all your tire pressures instead of kicking the tires. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my notepad. And technically, I wasn't gonna bring this in, but I'm glad I did so I can show you guys how this works. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna show you guys how it works. So you see, I've been on here with you guys already for an hour, and that's how long it took me to check the tire pressure, guys, in the tires. So make sure you guys are, like I said, be willing to do that, man, to be able to, you know what I'm saying, check your tire pressures. You are going to need some pliers to take these lines off, and you're going to need a tool to check the tire pressure. See that? And y'all see already right here, we already did axle number 6. That's our drop down axle. So we gotta finish these up. And we gotta remember 1 and 2 is also a drop axle. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got a slash through these 2 right here. So let's check the outer, see what we got. And also, I told you guys before too, we got some O-rings right there. Always want to double check those O-rings on there to make sure you're not leaking. If they are broken or cut open, you got to make sure you replace them. So on the inner, we on our left side, inner we have 90. I'm gonna need another pen, guys. My pen is not working sometimes. We're gonna see if I can make it do what it do. Okay, we got 80. Come on, pen. No, wait, it might be also. I probably need some more paper behind mine. Let's see. Let's see if that'll work. That might be it too. Just might be it. So we got 80. Yeah, that's what it was, guys. I was writing on some hard plastic. So now what's next up? We gotta check our tread depth on our inner and outer. And I told you guys, when you're checking them, you want to go to the lowest reading, 15, 14, 11 on the outer. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick too, guys. You see those straps hanging right there? You guys got to make sure those straps is strapped up and hung up on the rails right there, because you don't want to be driving and that strap goes down and you have a dual instead of a super single, and that strap gets in between those tires and it goes around and locks up with it. You will have some serious problems. Some serious, serious problems. Oh boy. Shout out to 80s Baby Red. What up, gang? I'm showing them how to, you see all them tires I gotta check? Oh boy. Yeah. But this trailer I'm working on right now is kind of cool. You just missed it. The six and the first two axles are up and down axles, and I'm gonna show you how those work, how to check them, everything. I just showed everybody a few minutes ago how they work. But we got I got 3 more axles to check before I can get to the ones and show you guys again. So we got 14. We got 14. Okay, now my pen is writing right now. So of course now you wanna put these back in, make sure they lined in, push forward, tighten them down, make sure you're not cross-threading them. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Push down and make sure it's not cross-threaded. If you can't twist it in by hand like I'm doing, something is definitely wrong. Get you some pliers or something. Tighten them down. Yep, tighten them down. All right. So guys, I'm like real busy now. I just started a YouTube channel for my son, a kid's channel for him. So now I have to edit his videos too. Now I gotta upload videos for him. So man, I'm all over the place right now, man. And I just been dropping reels on this channel now, man. So if you guys got kids, man, make sure y'all go over and subscribe to my son's channel called Duke's World of Fun. And you spell it all together, Duke's World of Fun, man. Go over there and show my son some love, man, because he working real hard. And I told him in order for him to keep his channel going, he has to keep getting good grades in school. He has to keep listening to his teacher, listen to his mom, and you know what I'm saying, and do the things that he's supposed to do. And I keep his channel up and rolling, man. So far, you know, he had to do a certain couple things in order for me to even start his channel. He did those things already, and now he got to just keep the channel going. So make sure y'all go over to Duke's World of Fun, man. You type it all together, and if you got any kids, grandkids, man, go tap it to them and show them, because we're going to start doing I'm going to show y'all how talented he is. And we're going to start sharing those things with you, man, because he wanted to make his channel, man. So make sure y'all go show my son some love, man. Duke's World of Fun. Type it in all together, man. And go and check him out, man. Yeah, so he's going to definitely have me busy. Because today he already asked me, hey, Dad, did you upload another video for me today? I'm like, son. He said, come on, Dad. You told me if I do this and I do this, you said you was going to do it. So, man, I got another job on hand that I have to edit videos and upload videos for my son, man. So, hopefully, eventually, in a while, that I will be able to show him how to do it. And he will be doing it himself. But we're not going to rush him. We're going to keep letting him be a kid. And if that's what I got to do as a dad, is to help him with his videos and stuff, that's what I'm going to do, guys. But y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for him, man, because he does some legendary stuff, man, and he wants to show you guys a lot of the things that he builds and he does. You know what I'm saying? All I can say, just keep your seatbelt on, because he definitely going to surprise you in the stuff that he does, man. So make sure y'all tap into Duke's World of Fun, man. You type it all together. All right, let's wipe off the screen. Wipe off our glass. I wish you guys can. Oh, yeah, you can see it. See the airline inside the glass? Yep. All right. So next up, we are working on axle number 3. So I got 3 more to go after this, guys. That's what we on next. So we got 14. 14. So we got 14. So outer is 14. Come on, pen. Really? Let's check the inner. We got 11. So we got 11 on the inner. Now let's check our tire pressure. That's what I'm saying, man. If you guys ever dealing with a 6-axle trailer, man, get you a chair. Get you a nice little chair. Cause it's gonna take a little minute. So we got 100 and 100. Yeah, I'm about to go commandeer me another pen. I don't know what's going on with this one. It writes and it doesn't write. It writes and it doesn't write, man. We're gonna have to. There we go. All right, let's put our caps back on. And y'all see our screw in that went down. Let's tighten them up. Tighten them up. Got those tightened. Okay, so now we're gonna move over to axle number 3. Y'all know we already came from 6. It's number 3. And then the next 2 axles we have after this gonna be the cool ones because those are the drop axles. And I can show you guys those going up and down. So let's go ahead and run through this one real quick. And so we can get to the cool axles and make sure that the dump valve is working correctly on the first and second axle. So we have 13 on the outer. Check the inner. 14. So we have a 10. Come on, pen. Okay. So now So the next two axles that we have, we only gonna have one of these. This is the last axles that is a dual. The other last two axles are super singles, guys. And remember I told you, I said a lot of these six axles, some of them have duals all the way through on the drop down axles and also the rest of the axles, depending on how much weight that the trailer can withstand. Hey, wouldn't it suck to have to change all the brakes on the six axle trailer? Man, that thing could take 2 days to change. You got to take all the tires off? Oh, man. Drop something in the comments, man, if that would suck if you had to do brakes on six axles. You see them, right? Look, what if you had to change brakes on all these axles? That would suck. That would definitely suck, guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because it sucks because you got to go up underneath there and jack the trailer up axle by axle. And it's not a lot of room down there, guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. So we got 90 on the tire pressure. Come on, pen, don't fail me now. Come on now. Pen, don't fail me now. Come on. Guys, my pen is failing me now. Unless it don't like this paper that I'm writing on, because it writes on one paper and not the other one. Really? It's crazy. Come on. There we go. There we go. That was a lot of work just to get it to write something. Oh, so now we can get to the cool drop down axles where y'all can see them go up and down, up and down. And actually, I'm gonna show you how they work. So we can put this up for a second. So this is what I was showing you right here too. You see how these are hanging down like this? You don't want these hanging down. They mess around and drop down and they fall in between the axle and it goes in a circle. You're talking about a bad situation. I had one a couple weeks ago. I had to cut the straps. It was kind of bad, guys. So make sure you guys roll your winches up when you're done with them. Don't allow them to get caught in your tire because you can eventually put a hole in your tire. You can lock up the axle and everything, man. So you guys be careful with those. All right, we're gonna tighten this one up. And now we're gonna get to the drop axles. And I'm gonna show you guys how they work and where's the box to do it manually to make sure that they're working. And then everything else, if you hook to it, is actually inside your truck. So there's special trucks that have certain gauges in there to be able to move a six-axle trailer. I'm gonna show you guys that too. Let me tighten this up. Tighten that up. So you guys see that axle is off the ground? Look it. See how it spins? It's off the ground, right? Let's go over here. Let's go over here. I'm gonna show you guys the box. So you open this box up. See that? It shows you each axle, the weight of each axle can handle. And it also breaks down for you on the times table right there. You guys see it? Yep. The weight conversion table. You know what I'm saying? You guys can actually screenshot that because you might want to use that. If you guys want to know the conversion, there it is right there. So now I'm gonna show you guys. I'm going to drop the axle. See it down on the ground now? Down, up. The only thing I can do right here is let them go down and up. To get them to stay down and stay up, the tractor has to do it where it locks them down, guys. And like I said before, when you're driving a 6-axle trailer, all tires got to be down while you're going straight. And when you turn corners, the axle has to come up. So I'll show you guys one more time. You got down. And you got up. See that? Pretty cool, right? So now we can check the tire pressure and everything. We check the down valve, so everything is working. Sometimes you run across a down valve that's not letting the axles drop down. And whenever we have one, I will show you guys how to inspect that. The dump valves do go bad. You know what I'm saying? You could have a possible air leak, certain things like that. But on this specific trailer, we got everything working. So we just got one more axle to check to make sure the down valve is working on that one. So you know now, this is a super single. This is a super single rim and tire, so we only have one tire inflation. So I'm gonna show you guys something real quick too. Remember right now I was just showing you guys, if this falls down in between the tire, you're gonna have a problem. So, see what I'm doing? Uh-oh, I just smacked my phone. Didn't mean to do that. So I'm gonna show you guys how to, you just do this, lock it in place right there, and you just turn the winch. Tighten them down. That's all you gotta do. I know it takes time once you get done dropping your load, but you definitely don't want this falling in between the tires. So that's the correct way to how to do it. And hopefully I didn't scratch my phone or anything. All right, let me get my pen. Check the tire pressure in our super single. Y'all see it, we are at 90. And my pen is acting up once again, guys. Next, checking our tread depth. $17. So look, guys, we only got one more. Remember that we did the right side already. See the lines that I got scratched off? Those are our drop-down axles, so we do not get them all mixed up. And also number 6 is also a drop-down axle. So we only had one tire to check. So next up, we just got one more at drop-down axle, and we're good. We already done checked all the tire pressures. You know what I'm saying? So we are almost in the clear on checking tires, and guess what it took us? It took you a little bit of an hour and a half, guys, to check the tire pressure on a 6-axle trailer. That's crazy, ain't it? So even if you walked around and kicked the tires, all of them, it's gonna at least take you at least 30 to 45 minutes to do that. So like I said, guys, get you a tire indicator and get you a nice little mechanic's chair and do it the right way. We got one more to check. And look what you see. See how this is not locked in up there? Big problem, guys. Big problem. Because guess what? If this strap is dangling down like this, next you see is going to be hitting the rim. You know the next thing you can do? You can go in here and hook onto this and rip this whole airline out. And guess what? You got a huge air leak. You know what's going to happen next? You're going to lose too much air pressure. You know what happens next? You're going to be down. You know what happens next? You're probably going to be needing a tow truck or somebody to come out and fix this line right here. So on these lines on your winches, guys, roll your winches up, roll them up, latch them in place, lock them down. Lock them down, guys. I don't care if you're just going to go park the trailer. Somebody else can get into the trailer and hook to it, and guess what? They're gonna have the next problem. Look at all those straps hanging right there, guys. Come on, no good. So here go our first drop down box. Like I said, guys, this is how you do it manually. Here go another one of our boards right here to tell you the cross reference of the pounds and everything. So look, guys. Let's go down. Let's check our pressure. See? All right. So this is technically axle number 1 because we started from 6 to 1 on the left side. On the right side, we went from 1 to 6. So we worked our way down and around like a merry-go-round on both sides of the axles. So now this is our last one that we got to check. And then, man, you guys see how hard it is to do these 6 axles. Look at all the airbags they got. So we got the side airbags all the way down. You got brake chambers on the drop-down axles. It's all the same, guys. You got shocks all the way around on all 6 axles. You got airbags all the way around on all 6 axles. So it got the same setup, guys, everywhere. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you do not have a lot of room underneath there to work on the axles, man. You know what I'm saying? On the drop down axles, yeah, you got a little bit of room. But once you get bound to the single axles in the back, it's not good, man. Not good, not good. And what I mean by room is the axles are so close together. So you probably got this much space in between this each axle. That's what I mean by room that you don't have. So you see, let's go ahead and that one was kind of tight right there, ain't it? That one was a little tight. Pop that bad boy off. And you know what we're gonna need to get next? We have to wipe off our sight glass right here. Gotta wipe it off. And then you guys can actually look inside and see the airline that's in there. You can see that it runs from the inside of the hub and it's inside, and that's how it gets its air pressure from the tanks to go in the tire. So that makes sense to you. All right, so next up, we gotta get our tire pressure. And just think, guys, I gotta go. So you guys just see me checking the tires. I also gotta get a creeper and go underneath each axle and check all the brakes on all the axles, man. So that's why it takes so long for the mechanics to work on the 6-axle trailer, because after I check the tire pressure, I have to go underneath. I have to check each axle to make sure it doesn't have a hub leak. I got to check the shocks. I got to check the airbags. I got to use this brake reader to read the shoes. It's a lot of work, guys. A lot of work. And it's just one trailer, guys, doing the inspection. So when you guys take your trailer to get serviced and your mechanic is taking, you know what I'm saying, fixing your trailer, that's why it kind of take a little long, guys, what I'm just showing you right now, man. So give your mechanic a little time. Don't be rushing him. You know what I'm saying? Let him go and do his due diligence to fix your trailer right. So we got 20. So we got a 20 on this. 20, 20, 20. A little 20, twin, twin. Wow. Yep. So now I can show you guys my little check off. You guys might want to screenshot this because this will help you with your pre-trip. See all the stuff is telling me to inspect and check. See all those things? It goes from the kingpin, the wheel and tires, you got suspension, you got frame and chassis, and you got the trans, which we don't have a trans on here because this is talking about the tractor. So you just send a line through that. All the rest of the stuff you have to check. You got to get your last PM, and you got to get your DOT inspection date and put all those on your information. This is a written document. You guys see that? Yeah. And so that's what I'm saying. I got to check the brakes all the way down to the number 6, left and right side, guys. See that, right? So if you guys have one of these forms, it'll help you with your doing your pre-trip. And I guarantee you, if you guys go off this list right here on your pre-trip, that your truck or trailer wouldn't be down so much. This is what you call a preventive maintenance sheet. You know what I'm saying? So if you check all this stuff on the as you filling up your gas, or as you are before you get in the trailer or drive the tractor, if you check these things right here, you'll have less time breaking down, man, because you already inspect everything. And if anything doesn't check out on this sheet, You can always go back into the shop with the mechanic and get it to fix correctly, and then you won't be having no issues, right? Yeah. So we can put this back on. Y'all give me a second. I gotta close the door. And also, guys, so before I go underneath, we can have a little conversation right now, man. If anybody have any questions about this 6-axle trailer, you guys feel free to go ahead and drop them in the comments. And so before I get going and go underneath the trailer and get to checking the brakes and stuff, I also have to inspect. I also have to inspect the landing gear. So this is the landing gear, what you would call it. These are the dolly legs. This is the dolly leg arm. I gotta check everything. I also have to lube this. I also have to lube the whole trailer. Every grease fitting that it has, I have to lube them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if you know that on the side of your landing gear, on both sides, you got 2 grease fittings on both sides, and it lubes up the inner casing of the landing gear. You know what I'm saying? Long time ago, people used to put grease up and down here. They don't do that anymore. It's already lubricated inside that lubricates this chain that goes up and down there. And I'm glad that we don't do that, because imagine you keep putting grease down there. What does grease attract? Dirt, right? So you'll have a whole bunch of dirt debris on your landing gear that will end up getting clogged up as you're going up and down. So we also want to check our foot. These are our landing gear feet. We want to make sure they're not bent. We want to make sure that they look correctly on both sides. You see that? Very important, guys. Very, 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 very important. And you also want to check your landing gear reinforcements, because if you guys go back in some of my old lives, I used to have to install these. I haven't did them in a while, but I can show you how to install new landing gear. You have to weld these. These come in brackets, and they are universal. So once you get it bolted up, you have to tack weld them here. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different stuff you got to do fooling with the landing gear, man. That's why you got to make sure it's right. You got to check it and everything, man. So I never really talked to you guys about the landing gear, about also stuff you got to check. But I just showed you right now about the foot of the landing gear, and you know what I'm saying, the dolly legs, how that works. You know what I'm saying? How to roll them up with the landing gear arm right there. You also got to make sure that's not bent up. You got to make sure that's not having any type of metal sticking out where a driver will be rolling that thing up and cut his whole hand because it's rusted out and stuff like that. So you also got to check those things too, man. Very important. Very, very important, man. So like I said, man, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time to see if y'all have any questions for me. Does anybody have any questions? Hey, look, you see how that tire moving? The tire is only moving because there's air applied to the trailer. If I disconnect the air, this tire is not gonna move. It's not gonna move at all, guys. Yep. And remember I told you guys too, this is probably gonna be one of the questions on my, what I'm gonna ask to win the custom chain is how to adjust brakes. And the first thing you have to do before you adjust the brakes, you do have to apply air and also the brake adjustment to adjust brakes is you tighten the brake slack adjuster all the way down and you bag off a half a turn. So that is the proper adjustment for air brakes. And that's going to be one of my questions also, guys, that you can win one of my free chains. And then, guys, also make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like and that post notification bell because at 4K, which we are very close, I think we are maybe 20 subscribers away from 4K, that I'm going to be doing the giveaway on the custom chain. I wish I can get it done and hope I have the subscribers before Christmas so somebody can have a custom chain on Christmas Day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm paying for it, so it's on me. All you gotta do, guys, do is listen out for the questions that I'm asking. Whoever answer the questions correctly, they're going to get a free custom chain, man. Yes, yes. Make sure you guys do that, man. And also, man, my son, I work for him now too. I'm my son's editor and his camera guy. My son had me help him start him a channel because my son does all type of custom stuff himself and he's only 7. So if you guys have younger kids and you want them to like learn different stuff, man, make sure you go over and subscribe them to Duke's World of Fun. Duke's World of Fun. You spell it all together, guys, and go support my son, man. I just started his channel and we're going to be dropping a whole lot of content because he's always doing some type of project. Always. Even when he's not in school, he's doing some type of science project or he's doing something, man. So he wants me to start bringing that to his channel for him to see. And I told you guys before, in order for him to keep his channel going, he got to get good grades. He got to listen to his mom and dad. And you know what I'm saying? He got to do the things that he's supposed to do. That's how he was able to get his channel started because I gave him some certain things that he had to do before I started his channel. He passed everything. He did Dad's test first. So now he got his channel and Dad's going to help him, you know what I'm saying, be his photographer and everything, man. And please go over and check him out, man. Duke's World of Fun, man. Yep. But does anybody have any questions? Is there any questions about this 6-axle trailer? Like, what is the Rocky? Y'all drop some in the comments, man, if y'all got any questions. Any questions, we gonna get them answered for you guys. And also, man, we are taking, you can send a super chat in. You know what I'm saying? If you want to ask a special question, you can send in a super chat, man, get it answered. And we will also pin your channel. Send a super chat in. Matter of fact, guys, I'm going to go get my other phone, and I can tell you guys exactly how close we are to doing the giveaway. 1 second. Let's see. Oh. Day two. How you doing? How you doing? Make sure when you come in live, you go ahead and tap in and subscribe. Man, it is 18 degrees. That's crazy. Yes, guys. So we are 20 subscribers away from 4K to doing the giveaway, guys. And I got enough people in the live right now that you guys can subscribe to the channel and we can do the giveaway this week. And you guys can have your custom chain before Christmas. Yeah, we can actually, everybody subscribe right now in the live. We can definitely do the giveaway. We can definitely knock out the giveaway, guys. I told you it's free of charge. All I'm doing is asking three questions. And whoever answer those questions, we're going to have a winner, man. And you guys can also, you can get your free custom chain, man. I'm paying for the shipping and everything, guys. Nationwide, wherever it's got to go, I'm paying for the shipping. If you live on Mars, if they got somebody that can deliver to Mars, man, you will definitely get your custom free chain. Yep. Yeah, guys. So we got 3,802 subscribers. We are doing the giveaway at 4K. You guys can make it happen right now, man. We can be doing that giveaway tomorrow. And you guys can send me your picture or whatever logo you want on your custom chain. And you guys can have your chain before Christmas, guys. So it's up to you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys done got me this far already. I want to give back. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to have those 3 questions. And, hey, let's get to it, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Yep, and if anybody have any questions, man, go ahead and drop them in the comments. It's your time. You got the floor right now. Let's get it. Let's see if we can go underneath this thing. Let's go underneath. Oh, boy. So we can check our landing gear. This is our center link that puts them together. And a lot of times, guys, this will break the weld and you got to put a new center bar inside. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get to see what underneath the trailer looks like so far. Yes. So this is a different type of landing gear on this 6-axle. All this is molded on. You know what I'm saying? You see this plate? So you got to check for this too, guys. See that weld right there? You got to make sure there's no cracks or nothing like that on the landing gear. Because if not, you got to fix it. You have to fix it, fix it, fix it. You gotta fix it. Ten plus wheels is crazy. Yes, it's six. It's a 6-axle trailer, guys. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Get you guys plugged up so we can have a little bit more juicy juice. Got some more juice. Keep the live going a little bit more so we can get some more people in here to see if they have any questions about what we are doing on the channel. Like I said, also guys, if you guys want, you can drop something in the super chat. Let's get some super chats in the building. Let's get some super chats in the building, guys. Okay, we probably got it the wrong way. Let's get some super chats in the building. There we go. Now we are charging. Let's go ahead and get some super chats in the building, guys. Somebody send in the super chat. Somebody drop something in the super chat, man. If y'all like this whole live, what y'all done seen so far, what I'm showing you guys, man. I want to keep bringing y'all this lit content on my lives, man, to get to showing you guys. And it'll also help you on doing a pre-trip. It will help you if you're an owner-operator. It will help you if you're a driver, period, and you just want to learn more about what you are carrying, how to do preventive maintenance, how to make sure your trailer or your tractor is moving correctly. Drop something in the super chat, man. We'll keep this thing going, man. All you gotta do is click on that little dollar sign up there, man. You can send something in the super chat. It's crazy. It is 18 degrees. Also, guys, make sure you go over to, if all you guys got Instagram, go check me out on Instagram, ROY THA TREND SETTA. I also do, I post reels and mechanic stuff on my Instagram, guys. Go and check me out. Follow me on Instagram.
Friday, did our walk-in this morning.
Catch you tomorrow, man.
All right, Pimpin'. Get you a digital badge. You want to do a digital?